Julie Chrisley's heartbreaking letters from prison reveal her regrets and sadness. Reality TV personality Savannah Chrisley has shared letters from her mother Julie Chrisley, who was convicted along with her husband Todd of bank and tax fraud and has been incarcerated since January 2023. The Chrisley Knows Best alum read excerpts from her mother's letters written while incarcerated on Savannah's Unlocked podcast. Several of the letters describe the difficulties the mother faced being separated from her husband and their kids. "I knew my life was about to change forever," Julie wrote in her first letter, dated January 17, 2023, when she and Todd were sent to prison. "According to People, my spouse and I said our goodbyes while standing in front of our prayer bench in our bedroom. Before he left the house to go with Savannah, Grayson, and Nick to Pensacola, Florida, we hugged, kissed, and said a prayer." The reality TV couple received lengthy sentences in federal prison after being found guilty of bank and tax fraud in 2022. While Julie is serving her 5-year sentence at FMC Lexington, Kentucky, Todd is serving his 10-year sentence at FPC Pensacola, Florida. Julie wrote in her letter, "This would be the last time I would speak to my husband face to face. On the phone, we discussed his trip to Pensacola. I made one final call before turning myself in at the Lexington camp. What a sobering thought. The man I had lived with, raised a family with, and loved more than life itself is now temporarily residing in Florida, and me in Kentucky," her mother wrote, and an emotional Savannah continued to read it. "The thought of spending what seemed like a lifetime apart from my spouse and kids was too much for me to process." Although family is permitted to visit, Todd has previously expressed his dissatisfaction with the prison's rules, saying he hasn't been able to communicate with his wife.